I'm Senor Estevez. My name is Estevez. Okay. I came to the U.S. in 1989. Okay. My mom and dad moved to Greenville because my mom got the job at the college teaching Spanish. Okay. That was the reason that a lot of people always say, "How in the heck did you get to Greenville from Dominican?" Well, it was because of that. I was only 14 years old, and I was living with my parents, of course. And so when they moved to Greenville, I had to come with them, right? And so we moved here in 1990. I went to high school here, went to Greenville College here, and I'm working here now. Okay. The way that we got to the U.S., my brothers, my oldest brother, his name is Luis. Okay. He got married with a Dominican girl that her parents lived here in the U.S. Okay. So when she was in Dominican, she, they got married over there and everything. Then they moved to the U.S. Okay. Then, then you apply for a visa. Then you apply for residence and all that stuff. Okay. Then once you get that, you can try to get your family to come also. Okay. You got to apply. Okay, to get your family over here, and all this stuff, all these applications. It's like $300 for this, $400 for this application, $500 for this. So it's a lot of money. Okay, not everybody can do it. Okay, so you gotta spend a lot of money on that, on applications. Then my brother got us here. Okay, and while you're here, you gotta be a resident in the United States for 5 years. Okay, have a resident. You gotta be a resident here. Then you can apply for your citizenship. Okay, so that's what we did. Not every single one of us. Once we were here for 5 years, then we applied for citizenship. You apply, you send money for an application. Like I said, every application, you gotta send $300, $400, or something like that. Then, in order to become a citizen, you gotta take a test, okay? Like a citizenship test, like when you take government and stuff like that.
You guys took a sample one in here, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You gotta take that test, you gotta pass it, you gotta show that you know how to speak English, okay? And then you become a citizen, okay? So that's how we came over here and all that stuff. Now I know a lot of people in this small town. Okay, I lived here for 22 years, so I know how some people think that Mexicans are all Latinos. If you are in my Spanish class, okay, you probably know that by now that not every Latino is Mexican. Okay, and it actually sounds kind of ignorant to call like a Latino guy a Mexican. So you don't want to be ignorant about that. So you want to make sure that you know that there's actually 20 Spanish-speaking countries in the world. More than English-speaking countries in the world. Okay? So there's a lot of different people that are from Latin America that speak Spanish. Okay, they come to the U.S. Why do people come to the U.S.? Well, why do you think? Jobs. You guys have it all here, right? I mean, you got a nice little, here people complain about the school, but you have a nice, beautiful, your desk. You have look at this machine. What is this called? A smartboard. Yes, exactly, right? You got all this stuff. A lot of people in Latin America, okay, are going to school, and some of them are outside because they don't have a building to be in, right? Some of them don't have the books. You all have books. You all have tennis shoes. You all have a bunch of stuff, right? So what happens is, with a lot of immigrants that come here that are not legal, what happens is, well, they're looking for a better life for their family, right? You probably do the same thing. If you were married and you had a kid, you don't have a lot of money, they're dying of hunger, what are you going to do? Just sit there and let them die? Anybody? Probably not.
Who likes to see kids die? Raise your hand.
Everybody? Right? Probably not. You know what I'm going to do if it was my kid? I want to try to get a better life. If I have to come here illegally, I will. Because here you can get more opportunities. So a lot of people that come here illegally, okay, is because of that. They're looking for a better life, better way of living for their kids. Some of them come here, work for nothing, okay? But it's a lot more than what they get over there. Take it back to their family, and they get to eat, okay? Then, of course, then you have a lot of people that are, as I call, ignorant, where they go, oh my God, it's illegal immigrant, oh, taking our jobs. Not really, because what is happening is, okay, a lot of the jobs that a lot of people are doing are getting paid like $3, $4 an hour. You know what? What's the legal? What's the minimum wage? $8.25. You guys get paid more working at Taco Bell than they do working at some, factory or maybe at some field or something like that. Okay, so that's something that people don't know, and they probably need to realize that that's happening. Okay. Also, there's people like us where we have the opportunity to pay and have, be able to apply for citizenship or apply for residence and have the opportunity to go and spend the money on that. Then we come here, we're able to come here, legally, which is the majority of the Latinos and Hispanics and immigrants that are here. They're here legally, okay? The minority is here illegally, okay? So you guys gotta, realize that.